There we go. How y'all doing, Sin City Mafia? How y'all feeling today? Today is January, I want to say the 4th. Babe, what day is today?
Today's 3rd.
The 4th. January the 4th, 2021. 2021, that's got a lot of better ring to it, doesn't it? Sounds a lot better than 2020, I will say. How's it going, guys? Don't know if you watched my last post, but the Bills obviously completed their 13-3 season. So that was dope. Today, I made a little update to that video at the end of it if you didn't catch it. We're facing the Indianapolis Colts in the first game to kick off the playoffs on Saturday, which is 6 days from now. 5 days, 6 days. So, what y'all thinking? Bills fans, or anyone who's watching this, what are you guys thinking? I feel really good about it, honestly. Should we, we shouldn't take any team, lightly in the playoffs, and I don't think Sean McDermott will. That's just not how he's built. That's not how this team's built. This team is all business, and we know that. Just from the way they talk, the way they play, they want to eviscerate teams because they have one goal in mind. That's the Super Bowl. Plain and simple as that. What more can you ask from your football team who's hasn't won in ever the Super Bowl and hasn't been as relevant as they are in 25 years? So what more can you ask from them? That's okay, great. That's established. It's established. Oh, by the way, Stephon Diggs finished the season leading the league in catches and receiving yards yesterday. Don't know if you caught that. Great stuff. Legit number one. Top 3 wide receiver in the league. I wouldn't put him as number 1. I know a lot of people would. Stay on my shirt. I know a lot of people would. I wouldn't. I still think there's talent level wise, I still think there is a couple better options in the league. I think DeAndre is still up there, and I think Devontae Adams is just a notch. Not much better, but just a notch. And Tyreek Hill, it's so debatable the wide receivers in the league. And maybe that's a good idea for a video someday, because I have that debate often with a bunch of my friends. Maybe that's an idea I can get all my buddies together, because we talk about it all the time. Who's the best? Who is the top 15 receivers in the league? That is a very fluid argument. Very fluid argument. But a good one, nonetheless. But let's get back to this game, guys. Indianapolis Colts finished 11-5, and the Buffalo Bills finishing 13-3. The spread opened up at 6. They're giving 6.5 to the Bills. That's I think that's pretty accurate. The over/under is around 51.5. If I'm being totally honest, take the under in this game. I don't think the Colts are scoring points like that. On the Colts side, who are the players that could give the Bills problems? You got Jonathan Taylor, obviously, who's had a great second half of the season. You got Phil Rivers, who historically has never really been that good in the playoffs, even though his last playoff win a couple of years ago against Lamar Jackson in Lamar Jackson's first start, they blew out the Ravens that game. But Phil Rivers, and on a cold Buffalo Saturday, I think it's gonna be like 28 degrees. Not snow. It'd be great if it was snow. But on a cold Buffalo Saturday, 28 degrees. Give me the Bills all day, baby. And who else they got? T.Y., Zach Pascal, Michael Pittman on the receiving core, Jack Doyle. And they got a good O-line, don't get me wrong. The Colts do have a good O-line. But they've been shaky as of late. And let me tell you the main reason. And I'll get into the defense in a second. Actually, let's get into the defense now. Let's get into the defense now. Their defense is good, don't get me wrong. I think they were like number 1 in the league for like the first 8-9 games of the season. Then they really fell apart. Who are the key guys on that defense? You got DeForest Buckner, right? In the middle of the trenches right there. Darius Leonard, Kenny Moore, Rocky Sin, Who else you really got? I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I really couldn't tell you. They were number one scoring defense in the league for, like I said, like the first half of the season. They fell apart. And here's the main reason why I'll tell you right now why I think the Bills are not going to have a problem with the Colts and why I think we might own them. Well, look at this. The Colts were up 21-3 against the Pittsburgh Steelers last week. Not the last week of the season, week 17, but week 16. Up 21-3 at half. And you're going to let dead arm Ben Roethlisberger come back and score what? I think it was 24 unanswered points? Something like that? Come on. No, that just wouldn't happen to the Bills. The Bills were 10 times better than that. 10 times better than that. So ultimately, I think we're going to blow the Colts out of the water. And it's good because we're the first game of the playoffs. It's going to lay low. There's not a lot of pressure built up to it. You know what I mean? We'll get a primetime spot. Don't get me wrong. We'll get one. But I think this is a good one. Just to break that playoff ice for us. Get that first playoff win in, I think it's 25 years. Get that out of the way. And I think that's the last hump you got to break. Because, like, the Bills have been trying to do this for years and years. Like, it was the drought. You know, then it was a drought making the playoffs. Then it was, you know, a 10-win season. Then it was winning the division. All these, like, little humps that you had to pass. And I think that's the last one you kind of got to do. I think it's the last one to just win a playoff game. And, you know, all that talk of the drought and all that bullshit, AFC East, all that is blown away. By the way, we swept the division for the first time in franchise history. Not a lot of people, even the guys, the big talking heads on ESPN, all that, you know, whatever, that first time in a long time? No, actually, it was the first time ever. Doesn't happen very often. So yeah, the first time ever we swept the AFC East division. So, just to break it down here, I think Josh Allen's going to have another great game. Watch out for Zach Moss this game. Watch out for Zach Moss. I feel like he's going to show up. I feel like he's going to show up in the playoffs. I really do. Don't know if you guys knew, one of his teammates, I do forget his name, but a teammate at Utah whom he did play with, he passed away. The Utah Utes, he passed away about a week ago. I don't know. I just feel like that's something that drives Zach Moss. Watch out for Zach Moss in the playoffs. Score of this game, I think we handle them. 27-10 Bills. 27-10 Bills. And no offense to Colts fans. Y'all have a good team. Y'all have a good squad. But I'm going to keep it real. You only will go as far as Phil Rivers will take you. And Phil Rivers has never proven to be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback, ever. He's good enough to get you there. Not even get you to the Super Bowl, but he's good enough to get you in the dance, right? And you guys got pieces. Don't get me wrong. You guys got pieces. You got a great running back for the next 5-6 years, right? Fingers crossed on that, because we don't know what's going on with running backs in the league these days. Then, you know, you got Zach Pascal, who's a decent wide receiver. We got Michael Pittman, who I think's got a lot of potential. And you got a budding defense, Darius Leonard's young. You know, DeForest Buckner, you guys got him signed long term. That was a great trade that you guys made. The Colts got promise. But, and there's always a but when you got a Band-Aid quarterback who's at the helm of your team, like Phil Rivers. And you got Frank Reich, too. And that's another storyline that I think is also great. Frank Reich returning to Buffalo. I think it was 25 years to the day of the comeback. If you guys don't know, again, I'm really into the Buffalo Bills. Frank Reich led the greatest comeback of all time. The now head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, he led the greatest comeback of all time in NFL history. Okay, in NFL history, he was down 32 points at half in a wild card game against the Houston Oilers, the Warren Moon and the Houston Oilers. And I think it's 25 years to the date. It was yesterday, and he's coming back to the Buffalo to coach a playoff game, a wild card game. That's pretty wild. I think that's pretty wild. So that's something to watch. Cool storyline. Really cool storyline, I think. Anyways, yeah. 27-10 Bills. I think we handle them. And let's get this dub, Buffalo. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. We've been waiting for this our whole lives. I have, personally. I can't wait till Saturday. I can't fucking wait. Who can? So anyways, all right, love you guys. That's all I got. I will be actually uploading some more stuff after you see this video. I thought my production quality skills got better with that last video I put up. So I expect to get better. Expect it. I mean, just with time, I'm gonna figure out more things on what to do, transitions, all that jazz. So just stay tuned, support, like, subscribe. I know I don't have like the most giant following, but it's a start, and it's the people who do watch it and who do like it and do support me, thank you. Hopefully you can get me to where I want to be ultimately. So thank you for that. Love you guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Add me on Twitter at Joey Hoth. My Instagram at Joey _Bats, BATTS_22. I think I'm gonna clean that up, make it something better. But I'll put the links down either here, here, or here. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, later guys. Deuce.